Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banking Pam, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support, man. We up in here, man, with these 33 years of prison stories and these shorts. I want to get at this story for y'all, man. Look like it's gonna rain today. Got to get ready to go get this workout in. But I was thinking about this story right here because I was talking to somebody about the situation, and it's a crazy situation, man. It was like one of the first. I had a couple, but it's like the first time that I actually had a one-on-one with a CO, man. I got to rumble a CO without the threat of getting a charge or, going to street court or anything like that. This was in the early 90s. So in the early 90s, man, on Greensville, right? They had brought this dude up there named Trent. Trent used to be a troubleshooter back in the wall. Big old ugly black dude, man, scars and stuff all over his face, real big. He used to be the one that put that work in when the COs needed somebody to really put that work in. Trent was about that action, right? You know what I'm saying? If you look at him, you'll see he ain't had nothing to lose. He already busted all up, tore all up. So Trent used to be the one they called because he'll fight, he'll rumble, he'll do what he had to do. So he was more like their troubleshooter dude, man. When they had to run down on people or something like that, they'll call Trent, man, because Trent won't scared. Trent to put that work in. He eventually got to move up down in the ladder. So by the time we on Greensville in the 90s, now they started this new position called the unit manager, which is basically assistant warden, because the unit manager got control of a whole building. He run the whole building. He don't answer to nobody but the warden. That's the only person he got to answer to. So basically, he is the warden of that building. And Trent was the warden of our building. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Trent was from the old school. He one of them type that got that old school stuff. He come from the wall, so he know. And in the wall, man, they was real convicts, and a lot of the officers that been there a while, they knew how to carry with real convicts. So dudes get to beefing and arguing and running their mouth or something. They'll usually say, man, what you trying to see him? You trying to rumble? You want to fight? And they'll take you somewhere all by themselves and let you and him get it in, and y'all get it in, and then that's it. It's over. It ain't no more. Ain't no charges. Ain't no nothing. That's it. It's over. So he from that era. He from the old school. He from that era. So that's how he carrying it. So when he take over this building, he got 7 building too. And I might end up doing a video about 7 building. 7 building was the worst building on Greensville at the time in the 90s. Anybody who was there tell you that was a terror dome, man. I mean, everything went down in that building. Anything you could possibly think of, it went down in 7 building. 7 building was, that was a ghetto, man. It was rough life up in there. So, you had to be built like that to be in there, because if you not, you was going to get taken advantage of. Dudes going to take your commissary, whatever else they could take. That's just how it was going down. But Trent, they put him in that building because they know that building was built like that. So they needed somebody in there with that, that enforcer mentality, that he can run the building and get the building in shape and get some of the dudes in order, whatever. So as soon as he took over the building, the first thing he started doing was looking for dudes that he knew, old timers, dudes that knew how to do time, knew how to bit, or dudes that he knew that had that heart in them, and he'd give them everybody jobs. You know what I'm saying? Come on, look, boom, boom. He'll tell you straight up, oh, sucker dude, you ain't working for me. You ain't working in this building. I don't want nobody working in this building except for dudes that's, got that in them. So he'll know that the job gonna get done, and he ain't worrying about a whole lot of foolishness, somebody taking advantage of him, somebody laughing at him or joking at him because they working or whatever, and they don't really want to do the job. He wanted somebody that nobody was gonna mess with. Everybody was gonna respect. That's what he wanted. That's what he was looking for. So when Trent got the job, that's how he was carrying it. So he gave me a job. I had a job up in the building. A couple of other dudes y'all might have heard me speak of in there. John Wayne had a job in the building. A lot of dudes like that had jobs in the building working for Trent because they respected Trent. Because Trent gonna respect you. If you a real convict, he gonna respect you. But he also tried to put officers in the building that he felt like the dudes would respect, or dudes that would not disrespect. So he had to weed them out. So some of them he had in there, they come in there feeling that they working for Trent. They come in there, they try to handle you. They try to talk to you any kind of way or act like they tough and all that. And y'all already know I ain't going for none of that. I don't care who it is. I'm not going for it. So we had this one particular dude in the building, man. He's old tall Bama, cold Bama. He was a tall Bama. He's trying to claim he went to college and played football. He was a wide receiver. He about 6'3", 6'4", had a little size on him. So he said the only reason he ain't really make it to the league or nothing like that because he ended up blowing out his knee, which, who knows? Maybe he lying, maybe he ain't. But being that he had a little size on him and a little height, he used to run his mouth a lot and try to act tough, you know what I'm saying? And, that ain't gonna never fly with me. I don't care if it's a convict, I don't care if it's a CO post. I don't care. Just don't bring that energy near me. I ain't trying to hurt. So he came by one day, he in the building. He running his mouth, telling everybody, y'all need to lock up, woo, woo, woo. So I'm getting me some coffee, so I'm moving kind of slow because I ain't doing no running. I ain't on nobody track team. I ain't doing no running. So he gonna tell me, he said, oh yeah, that goes for you too. You need to put some pep in your step. So I turn around, I got the coffee, I look at him, I said, man, who you talking to? He said, I'm talking to you. You ain't exempt. I'm talking to you. I said, man, you better get out my face, chump. So he said, what you say? And he acted like he was walking up on me. So I turned around, I said, you heard what I said? I said, you heard what I said? What you think, I'm gonna bite my tongue? You heard what I said? He said, okay, keep on running your mouth. Keep on running your mouth. I said, man, whatever, dog. So I turned around, started walking away again. He said, yeah, I know it's whatever. So then I turned back around. I said, now I'm getting belligerent because you antagonize me, and I feel like when I feel like everybody looking at me, I feel like needles is poking me. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to embarrass me, trying to shine. So I turned around. I said, man, F you. You know what I'm saying? So he said, what you say? I said, you heard what I said, man. So I said the coffee then. I said, you heard what I said? He said, all right, just go to your cell. Go ahead, lock up. Go to your cell. So I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. So he said, all right. So I walk away. I go to my cell. This chump turn around and go write me a charge and say, did I threaten him, right? I didn't threaten you. I said F you. And I meant that, you know what I'm saying? But he turned around and go write me a charge and said that I threatened him. And, you know what I'm saying, he trying to get me locked up. When you get a threatening charge on an officer, they trying to lock you up, right? So I'm in there, come out after count and everything, moving around about an hour or two, couple of hours. They come calling me over there to Trent office and telling me that they want to see me over there. So I'm like, well, what's going on? They said, man, you got to go over there, man. I think you got a charge, right? I said, what? So I go over there. When I get over there, I find out that I got a charge. Dude saying I'm threatening him. He trying to lock me up. So I'm sitting there and I'm explaining the situation to Trent, which is another good thing about Trent. At least, you know what I'm saying, he gonna listen to what you got to say. So I'm explaining the situation to him. I told him how everything went. Woo, woo, woo. I said, I did not threaten the dude, dog. I told him, F him. He trying to walk up on me like he was tough. I set my stuff down. If he took that as a threat, then that's what it was. But I'm not gonna let him just walk up on me and do nothing to me. I mean, what I look like, man? You know what I'm saying? I said, come on, man. You know me. You know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna get there, turn around and just disrespect somebody for any reason. I disrespect somebody because they disrespect me. They come at me wrong, I'm coming back at them straight like that. You already know. You know what I'm saying? I said, then he walking around the park acting like he a tough guy. So he said, hold on for a minute. Hold on. I'll tell you what. So he get on the joint, he called the officer, right? He tell him to send him to his office. So I'm sitting up in the office, so he come up in the office and he get him up in there. So as soon as he walk in there, he see me. So he said, what's up? What's the threat? You say he said he trying to lock him up. He said, yeah, he threatened. So he said, well, what'd he say to threaten you? He said, he told me F me and said he'll mess me up. He'll F me up. I said, I didn't say that, bro. You know I didn't say that. He said, you did say it. So I said, man, so I go to stand up. So Trent said, ho, calm down. Y'all sit down in here. There ain't nobody running nothing in here but me. Ain't nobody running nothing up in here but me. He said, so what's the problem? He said, you got a problem with him? He said, yeah, he always getting disrespectful. He think he a tough guy. So Trent said, you got a problem with him? I said, man, I said F him and I mean F him. I said, what is he? Look at him, man. Look how he talking there. Look how aggressive he talking, like he think he's scaring somebody, man. So Trent said, so what y'all want to do? I said, what you mean what we want to do? He said, y'all want to sell it like men? Or y'all want to do all this paperwork? I ain't got time for all this paperwork. Y'all want to sell it like men? I said, I most definitely do. I most definitely do. He looked at him, so now he on the spot. So he looked at him, he said, what you want to do? You want to sell it? He said, I ain't scared of him. He said, all right, okay, don't worry about it. He said, 30 minutes, be back here. Go ahead, go on to your cell. He said, 30 minutes, come back to my office. So I'm like, okay, that's what's up. So I leave. So I don't know what he's saying to him. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, what game he running to him or whatever. So after 30 minutes, I go to cell. I'm like, man, boom. I come back. When I come back to his office, dude in there, he in there. He said, all right, come on. As soon as I walk in the office, knock on the door, he tell me, come in. I come in. He get up from behind his desk. He said, all right, y'all, come on. So boom, he take us out. So I'm walking with him. He walking too. So we go get on the elevator. I don't get you ain't getting on the elevator unless you with a supervisor. So we get on the elevator. He take us straight upstairs, take us over there to the storage room. Open the storage room, open the storage closet, go in there. Storage closet is a big old closet, got all the chemicals, chemical closet, storage closet, whatever you want to call it. He take us up there, got all the chemicals and stuff in there that they use in the morning when they got to clean up the block, clean up the cell or whatever. So we go up in there. It's a big old room, but it's a big old floor. But all of this stuff is just packed all up there and everything. All the chemicals and everything, you know, stacked up or whatever for the whole building. So when we get up in there, I go over to the corner. I turn around because I don't know what's going on. They might put the bank on me. I don't know what's going on. So we get up in there. So when we get up in there, he go over. He's standing by Trent. So Trent said, "What's up? Y'all want to handle it like men or what?" I said, "What you talking about?" He said, "You know what I'm talking about." He said, "Y'all want to fight? Y'all ain't gonna be doing all this in my building. I ain't gonna be handling no chaos in my building. You ain't gonna mess this up for me. I'm telling you that right now. So I ain't gonna be doing all this old fake paperwork too. I ain't with that." He said, "Either y'all can get along or y'all can go ahead and rumble right here and leave it alone." I said, "Oh yeah, I'm definitely with that." I said, "Yeah, I'm with that." So he looked at him. He said, "What you want to do?" He said, what you mean, fight him?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, that's what you want to do. Go ahead, y'all can rumble right now." You know what I'm saying? He said, "But there ain't gonna be no charges written. It ain't gonna be none of that. We gonna leave it right here. That's it." He said, "Yeah, I ain't scared." I said, "Well, yeah." I said, "I'm with it. I'm with it." You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here in the corner. I'm like, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Because he a big dude, but I know ain't no way he could whip me. I know he, all that football, I don't care nothing about none of that. Come on with it. So he started taking off his little security belt. He take a little security belt off. He started unbuttoning his shirt, take his shirt off. He got a little white beat on. He got a little size on it, but I'm looking at him like he must really think like he ready to do some work. He get ready to do something to me. So Trent say, boom. So he started to get ready to walk over there. So I'm ready. So Trent say, hold up. This is what we doing now. He said, "Y'all gonna fight like men." He said, "But it ain't no face. Don't hit in the face." I said, "What? We ain't fighting. We ain't fighting. If I can't hit him in the face, we ain't fighting." He said, "No, you ain't hitting him in the face. He ain't hitting you in your face." He said, "I'm telling y'all that right now because that ain't nothing but more paperwork." You know what I'm saying? Somebody get the teeth knocked out, get the lip bust, eye, all that stuff. He said, "I'm going to have the answer to that." He can't get that happen to him because he work here. They're going to want to know what happened. He said, "We ain't doing all of that. Ain't going to be no medical or nothing." He said, y'all rumble, you know, whatever you want to do, slam each other on your head. I don't care nothing about none of that. He said, punch each other all in the body, whatever. Just don't hit nobody in the face. He said, "If you get your arm or something like that broke, I can explain that. I can't explain why somebody's face is bust up." I said, "Yeah, all right. I'm with it." You know what I'm saying? So boom. So he said, he said, "You understand that?" He said, "I'm serious now. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you." He said, "I ain't none of that face." I said, "Oh, okay." So I'm right here. It's right. This chump turned around, tried to charge me with some old fake, like he really bought it. Like, come swinging at me like this. Man, I'm telling you, look, I just sidestepped just like this here and hooked him straight to the solar plexus. Boom! And then hit him in the rear. Boom! When I hit him, he dropped. I'm telling you, drop. He sucking air. He balled up on the floor. I get on top of him and just start punching everything I can see. Shoulders, chest, ribs. So boom, I'm hitting him. He holler like a little girl. He said, I. So Trent come over and bump me. Boom, push me up off of him. So I fall over by the wall. I'm like, "What's up? What's up?" He said, "That's it. That's enough. That's enough." He get dude up. He said, "You had enough? You had enough?" So he told me something. He hit me in the solar plexus. He hit me in the solar plexus. He said, "Man, you had enough. You had enough." He told me, "Yeah, I'm just trying to breathe. I'm trying to breathe." So when he get up, Trent said, okay, you good. I said, I want some more. I'm ready, whatever he want to do. This chump turn around and try to grab something like he gonna hit me with it. And Trent grab him, slam him up against it. He said, "What you doing, man? What you doing? That's it. It's over." He told me, "No, he hit me in the solar plexus." He said, "Man, y'all fighting. That's what you supposed to do. You better be glad I told y'all couldn't fight in the face, hit in the face, man." He said, "Man, go ahead, get on up out here, man. Get up out here." He tell me I roll out. So when I leave out, I'm feeling good. When I leave out, I close the door, but I turn around and eavesdrop. I'm trying to listen at the door. I heard Trent giving it to him. "Man, you a sucker. You up there what you trying to do? What you trying to do? You sitting up here, yeah, you want to hit the man with something. You call the man back here like you can whoop the man. Then you ball up like a little girl." He said, "Man, you a little punk, man. You getting about my building. I'm telling you that right now. You getting about my building. I don't want no punks in my building. I don't want no punks. You can't take your whooping like a man and you running your mouth to that man. What if I told y'all can fight? If that man would have killed you up in here, man. If I wouldn't have been in here, the man would have killed you. You getting about my building, man. Get yourself together, man. get yourself together, man, and come on down to my office. So I peel on off. I start walking away. I'm like, yeah. So boom, I'm like I'm hitting the door to get out, to get back in my building, get back in my park. Boom. I go back in the park. I go to the cell, man. I'm feeling like, yeah, buddy. I get to, put these mitts on the post. Not like I wanted to, but I got to put it on him. I got to touch him. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm thinking about when he see me, what he gonna look like. What his energy gonna be like, how he gonna try to look at me, or he gonna curve, or he wonder if I told somebody, or whatever, right? So I just go, I won't say nothing though, because like I said, I won't try to blow Trent up, and I felt good. I felt good about the situation. I felt like I could look him in his eye every time I see him, and he know what the business is. You see what I'm saying? So I was good with it. So I go on back to the building, man. I'm in there, go fix me a cup of coffee, got to drink that good old mud. I'm sitting there drinking coffee, man. I'm laughing and smiling to myself, reflecting on the situation, man, and it was crazy. The dude could not even finish the shift in the building. Trent got rid of him. Trent said, boom, send him down there to 9 building, send me one up here. Yeah, I don't want him down here no more. Send him on down there. And he ain't got to give no excuse because he the boss. Trent sent him on out the building. I ain't had to deal with him no more. I seen him a couple of times in the chow hall kitchen on the boulevard or something like that. He just walked by me with a little fake grit. Yeah, but all the time I'm looking at him like, yeah, you know what the business is. You know what the business is. But man, yeah, that was the first time I got to really put my hands on a CO and ain't had to worry about getting no charge. Ain't had to worry about getting locked up, getting some more time, going through all of whatever they go through, getting drugged, because then they come in there when they get the cuffs on and beat you all up because you done beat the officer up and all this. But he know and he remember, and I hope you see this video too one day. And shout out to Trent, man, because Trent was a real life soldier, man. I heard he ended up making warden. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard he ended up making warden somewhere, man. But Trent was a soldier, man. Trent was about that life. He was about that old school doing time, man. And if you get up in there with him and you was a CO, inmate or whoever, and you get to talking that talk, man, Trent will take you up somewhere and let you rumble, get it off your chest and get it over with. So salute to him, man. Yeah, but that was a good one for me, man. I really took pleasure in that. I'm telling you, I try to punch his guts through his spleen. Yeah, all that. But I appreciate y'all out there, man. This is a little banging shorty. I wanted to drop on y'all, man, but I appreciate the love for the shorts I've been dropping. I appreciate the love for the 33 years of prison stories. Pure Deliciousness is cranking back up. Got some good food coming up over there. New video coming out this week. Might be out by the time you get this, I don't know. You know that fire, thick quesadillas, baby. Pure deliciousness. But I appreciate y'all out there, man. Y'all tell a friend to tell a friend about what we got going on over here. Positive energy. All you young folks out here, man, I'm telling y'all, brother, stay free. Stay free. Please stay free, man, because this type of stuff I'll tell you for a reason, because this is the type of life I had to live. I had no other choice. I'm already in there. I'm already locked up. It ain't no other choices. See, that's the thing about being free and being locked up. When you're free, you got options. When you're locked up, those options are taken off the table. That is the biggest difference between being locked up and being free. Keep your options, young brothers. Y'all stay out here, be free, live your life, live your dreams, make it happen. Salute to everybody out there. TBP, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions. I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. Boom, 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 boom. Duck the hook. He glad I couldn't put that one on him.